It's really been a year, huh? A year since I uploaded that video, that one being the video to push me to 1,000 subscribers, that video being the one to get me started down the Arkham line, that video being the one to get me monetized. Without that video, I'd probably still be some nobody and giving up once again on YouTube. As this isn't my first attempt at the craft, if you scroll back far enough, you'll see a completely different style of videos, that being 30-second Monster Hunter Rise fashion sets, which, for the niche it was, did fine. But eventually I fell out of it because 1, I was running out of ideas, and 2, well, there isn't really a 2, I just kinda got distracted with other things. But I have yet to return to that style for some obvious reasons, but I'll talk about that more another time. If you haven't figured it out yet, the video I'm referring to is Batman Arkham City, but I'm literally just a man. I'm still surprised at the success that one video has brought me, with over now 500,000 views, which is just bonkers. Though I feel like it doesn't represent the type of content I make now due to its more brain-rotty editing and stuff like that, because, well, it's man. In fact, I thought that video was gonna be a total flop at the time, as at the time I was getting about a few hundred views per video, sometimes 1,000 per video, and then when I uploaded this one, within the first few hours it got 22 views, and then flatlined for the next full day, and the day after. So yeah, it was great. No, it wasn't, it sucked. And then the usual YouTube boost happened, where after a few days, it promotes it aggressively for a few hours, usually getting me 1,000 views, and then it flatlines again. But here's the weird part. It never stopped. It just kept going. 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. The views just kept coming, and it was honestly mind-blowing. Sub count started skyrocketing, comments flooding in the video. It was my biggest YouTube motivation I've ever gotten. So of course, I made it into a series and had it as my top priority, for better and worse. I neglected my other series people were watching, which to this day I've still yet to finish. Sorry SMT bros. I'll finish it one day. Maybe, if you're even still around, I highly doubt it. Anyways, and every video then on was just all man brain rot every week. But just like all good things, it came to an end. Literally, because it was over. But as it also went on, the views just kept getting lower and lower and lower, and in fact, I almost quit YouTube. One day, the amount of income that I made for that entire day was 70 cents. $0.70. Probably the most demotivated I've ever felt. And I've still had thoughts of quitting, but I'm still clinging on to the hope that YouTube will one day be worth it and pay off. We've already gained 13,000 subscribers in just 1 year, which is actually kind of insane. Even though not all of them return once a week, it's still an amazing milestone. I'd like to thank you guys sincerely, thank you for 1 year, thank you for putting up with me. Let's hope that we can make another good year, though I can only do it with your help. 52 usually challenge videos a year isn't quite easy. Also, special shout out to my channel members, one being Ahmed, who has been here for an astounding 5 months, and also ShadowWin68, who also paid for their membership. I would shout out the other people, but they were all gifted subs, and I highly doubt that they'll even stay, because it's not like I have anything to offer, and they were gifted subs, so they could just easily just not continue, and that's perfectly fine. It's not like I have much to offer. I have literally one video that's 9 hours and 14 minutes of just kind of not anything at all special. Well, it's beating Breath of the Wild without being seen all the uncut footage. But yeah, I can completely understand if they don't stay, and also, but if they do stay for longer than a month, then I will have to shout them out, because I should probably start shouting out my channel members, because I haven't been doing that, because I usually just have one, which I'm still greatly appreciated, and very appreciative of Ahmed for being here for 5 whole months, which is insane. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I had to re-record this part because a lot has changed since I initially scripted that, making the creating of content just that slight bit easier, and for as little as $2.99, you too can aid me, a small YouTuber with big dreams, to continue creating content for everyone to watch for free. YouTube doesn't pay nearly as well as you probably think it does, so any and all help would be greatly appreciated. Even just returning once a week, if you even just put the video on in the background, would be greatly appreciated. There are some big plans I have, but the thing is they're kind of very early on plans in order to revamp the channel, including finally creating a channel banner. I know there's literally nothing there. A channel mascot, because I feel like that could help. Streaming more often on Twitch for fun rather than challenges, though there will still be some challenges streamed exclusively on there. But as for when those things will happen, I don't know. At all. I'm not very experienced in any of this, but I wasn't experienced with YouTube or Blender, and now I have some familiarity, so I'm sure that with time I'll figure out those things as well. Anyways, if it wasn't for that one video, I wouldn't be here. I probably would have stopped uploading a very long time ago. So once again, Thank you so much. And here's to another year of stupidly absurd challenges normal sane people should never attempt. Please feel free to suggest any in the comments, you'll even get a shout out in the video if I go through with your idea. Off topic, but I just had the idea to do some channel statistics, I guess. So I've uploaded over 80 videos this year, wow. Totaling in 1,288 minutes, not including seconds because I'm too lazy to do the math with including all the seconds, I don't care. Meaning I've made at least 21 hours and 28 minutes of content, plus more, since I didn't count the seconds. All of those videos were fully scripted, voiced over, and edited by me. And how many times did I use any sort of AI? Zero. I never would ever use AI, that's bad, that's no, don't do that. I basically haven't had a break more than like one day since I started, hence why I'm really hoping that this will pay off one day. Almost every night I've gone to bed like past midnight or near midnight because yeah. So I'm glad to see that it has paid off to an extent so far with, holy crap, 13,000 of you. And I don't plan on giving up for real just yet. Also, I would like to ask one thing. I was talking about earlier in the video, because this is all postscript, and I was talking about how uploading 52 videos, which I somehow did 80 this year, which is crazy, but like 52 videos that are typically challenge videos is really hard, but that's because it is. So do you think it would be better if I were to stick to twice a week or once a week, or if I should only upload a video when I have a full complete challenge that is a fully complete, really well put together video? But then you guys will have to promise me that you'll show up for those videos, otherwise I'll have less videos, not make any money, and everything will just die, and then I'll never upload again. So that's just how it works. In order for me to continue uploading, I kind of need you guys to watch my videos. So do you think it would be better if I were to upload twice a week still, or try to make it so there's like more of a gap and less often? Because I see people like Small Ant, Point Crow, Linkus7, for example. Those are just the first three to come to my mind. They upload not very often, but whenever they do, it's always a good video. So I'm thinking, do I try to follow their footsteps of less often, but still they upload, but it's like a really high quality one video? Or do I just try to continue the twice a week while I still can, while I'm still small and while it still matters, because I'm not getting many views to begin with? I would like to get to know your thoughts, and I know this is like really long and drawn out, but that's because I didn't script any of this. I just thought I'd record it because it was on my mind while I was editing this video, and I thought I'd ask you guys. So please let me know in the comments what you think, and maybe your influence will affect how I do videos from now on. I will need your help if I start uploading less often, because it'll affect things, whether for better or worse. Anyways, okay, let's get back to the original video. So once again, let's hope to a successful second year. Let's hope that I can have some good ideas and make this year even better. That's it. I didn't even write an outro. What am I doing? Okay, bye. Also, I forgot to say, happy holidays, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, or anything else. Happy holidays. Hope you enjoy it. Have a good day. I don't know how much I'll be streaming this week. I hope I can stream more. But yeah, happy holidays.